Hello and welcome back. So we've given this door overnight to dry out here, and again I used a water-based bonding primer. It's called Stix, and it's great for projects like this here. And again, I went over a previously stained and polyurethane door that was about 5 years old, and the poly and the stain had faded away, and I sanded it down, and then I primed it with this. So we'll put this down. And now what I'm going to use next is this stuff here. It's the Benjamin Moore Aura, and this is a waterborne exterior paint, which is great for front doors. This is a semi-gloss. So the semi-gloss is going to give you some protection against the UV rays and the sun and the rain and whatnot. So we're going to use this on the front door on top of the latex primer here. So this has a primer in it, but it's always best to put down a primer first, so that way when you go to paint, you're painting on a sealed surface, and the paint will spread around and it'll dry at the same time, and it'll dry to a uniform sheen. So it's always best to prime first. So we'll put this down here. So next what you want to do is, I have my piece of sandpaper here. This is 180 grit here, and you just want to give it just a light sand. You don't want to sand it too hard to sand away the primer that you just put down. You just want to sand so that it's smooth. You just run your fingers along it, and there'll be some areas where there'll just be like a little speck in the paint. So you just want to just use this to do a light sand so that it's smooth, and so that you don't forget anywhere. Just do it. I'm going to do the outside first and then do the inside last. Okay, so I'm going to put my piece of sandpaper away here, and I'm just going to get my dust brush here. I just want to dust off the surface again here. There's not much, but you always want to dust off the surface first. So we'll put that down. And now, here is my paint here. I have the paint in here. And again, this is a semi-gloss by Benjamin Moore Aura here. I'm going to dip the paint in so that it's about like that. Okay, so we're going to also try to control the paint on the brush so we don't make a mess here. So what we're going to do is we're going to first paint the stiles first. These right here. So with the paint already loaded, I'm going to form the brush into this angle here.
Could you just put that on there
Sure.
for me?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Okay.
You have a good day.
So I'm going to angle it right in there to do like that. Okay, I still have some paint there, and I'm going to bring this down and go up with it there and across, and then up with it. And now I'm just going to do it again to make sure that I hit everything. Now since this is a dark blue, if you see white, then you miss a spot. So it's all loaded up there. Now I'm going to feather it off quickly. When I feather it off, you see how I'm working the brush into that angle there? And now for the front, I'll just go down with it. So, and then for the outsides, feather those off there. And that is what you want there. Okay, so that's one done. I'm going to reload the brush here. Just going to load it up there. Start here, work it into the corner, work down, turn it around, put it into the corner, go up. across here. There's an area here that I missed, so I'm gonna touch that up. Right there, okay, so that looks good there. Now I'm gonna feather off the paint there. Now there's no really paint that's on the brush here, so it's a clean brush, so I'm gonna work into the corner and go down. And that's going with the grain there. Here, up, that takes care of those, the middle, like that, and now for the outside. Now when I come down here, I reload it up again, work it into the corner there, go down, work it into the corner, go up, and then go down. There's still some paint that's left on my brush here, so now I'm going to reload it into the corner, down, up. Now for the middle. There's that thing, and you go down, up, and it's going to release it like 2 or 3 inches. And if you do it in the middle of this block here, you don't got to worry about the paint going to the outside edges and getting in there. Okay, so that's like that. And I'll just work these again. Feather off that. Come here in the middle, down. Okay, or you can go up. Just make sure to go with the grain there. So that's 3. Now we're working on this one here. Now since I primed the surface first, it's nice to paint on top of it because the paint doesn't get sucked into the previous substrate or paint finish. The paint just glides around. And again, paint is made to stick to primer. So the two go hand in hand, and one grabs the other and ensures a tight bond. So it's always best to prime first. So there's that technique again. Okay, so it's all below. I'm going to come around here and look at this side here. I don't see any white. There's one in the corner there. So now I'm going to, with the brush all cleaned off here, I'm going to work it into the corner and go down with it. Bring that over, up, across, down there, down there. Now to the outside, feather the outsides off, and we're ready to come down here. The middle and deck up. Okay, so it's blue. Now with no paint on it, I'm going to feather it off. And the outsides. Okay, so it's like that. Now, if you're not as fast as this, or if you're doing this outside and it's sunny and this has started to dry, just let this dry and then come back and then do the outsides last. But we're just going to do it all in one go right here. So I'm going to start with the top here. And I'm going to do this technique. Look, I'm going to go like that and then turn it like that.